That's it. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. Good day, mate. Good evening. I'm Alfred Hitchcock. It's a good evening, not good morning for me. Hello, Mr. Tony G. I'd planned to start at 9 o'clock here, but Fidelity, what's happening? I planned to start at 9 o'clock, but I fell asleep. And I woke up and I went, I'm supposed to stream. I wasn't supposed to, but then I thought I was planning on it. And so I thought I better get going. Hence the coconut water, which I really don't want to drink anymore because it's a little too sweet. But it does wake you up. I'm going to be waking up bright and early in the AM tomorrow. Taking a walk into some other godforsaken town. Really about the only thing I got left in the room that's not packed up is the bandages over there. I don't know if you can see them, but I got the Drapoline baby stuff over there, and fortunately the doctor gave me an antibiotic because, man, my right foot was killing me today. Killing! And I was like, I hope it's not infected. And I thought, well, I'm taking some antibiotics, so give it time. Other than that, I'm raring to go. So who knows where I'll be at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, but I'll be streaming. All for your viewing pleasure. Gonna keep it really light tomorrow. I'm near 12, 13 kilometers. The day after that, 20 kilometers, and then a day off. And then I gotta go 24 kilometers. And then I'm not sure. But at some point I'll hit the lake in Piau. That is, assuming I'm walking by it, which I know it's not right up against the road, but so that's the next destination. Hey, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, please. That'd be very nice. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. You can always leave a comment afterwards. Dre, what's happening? What else? The usual. Pick yourself up one of these lovely t-shirts. No, I'm not. Get yourself a Thailand North to South t-shirt designed by Dre of Digital Online Media. Online Media, sorry. I don't even know. I'm blank. I'm still half asleep. You can do that. Everything's in the description. Get a book. You can look at Amazon. You can do all kinds of stuff. all kinds of ways, or you can just watch and do stuff like that. But I have to say this because supposedly people remember better if you're constantly reminding them, which is why radio stations do commercials like every 5 minutes. I think it's irritating personally, but that's supposedly the best way to do it. And actually, it has helped, believe it or not. Thank you very much. There you go. You see? Thank you very much, Tony G. Now, getting to the. Thank you very much for that super chat. The first of the day, so choke D. Good luck for you. For those of you who are considering making a financial contribution to help support this adventure, this journey, the best way to do so is through PayPal, Cash App. The Cash App's pretty awesome, actually. I do like it. Or Apple Money. And the reason is not because I don't like super chats or appreciate them, because I do, but because YouTube, as good as Google is, YouTube likes to take 30%, whereas the Cash App and the Apple Pay and PayPal take far less. PayPal depends. I forget who the guy was who gave me $1 yesterday, but they took 33 cents. So it would have been actually better to do a super chat, which I was laughing at. Oh, God. The corporation takes 40%, almost 40%, for hosting the shindig. Hang on, I gotta get some water. Oh, fuck, I can't move. Because I've got this thing sitting on a pillow. Get out there. The good thing is that tomorrow I won't be walking all that far. The bad thing is that I won't be walking all that far, and I'm not making as much progress. Now, I have done from Masai border checkpoint to Bangkok, where my house is, to right near my house is to my house, 828 kilometers. As of today, the route, I've walked about 85 kilometers on the route. So 10% of the way to Bangkok right now. I walked a hell of a lot more than that, though, because you don't only walk along the route. That's the thing. You walk to go get food. You walk to go get this. You walk to go get that. Everything you got to go get, you got to walk to. Pretty much. Unless some kindly maid decides to give you a ride on the motorcycle. I was kind of hoping she was here today. I was like, hope she's here today, man. Could use a ride. I had to go get more plaster for my feet. You know, you can't imagine how many bandages you go through. So I've never gone through so many bandages so fast in my life. I got like, anywhere from 5 to 10 bandages on at any time. Then, you take a shower. A couple of them are kind of still good. You go walking like I did today in my flip-flops. Next thing you know, you're like, disgusting. I got to take this one off. So the kilometers / miles are starting to add up. And I'm not having any problem sleeping. Let me tell you. I think it was 6:30 or some 6 o'clock. And I was like, I'll just lay here for a little while. Boom, out, done. Ass kicked once again. So, I got no tall tales to tell today. I didn't have some little old man help clean my feet and, wish wish me, bid me farewell. Didn't have some pharmacy girl, uh, cleaning my feet and popping my blister for me. I did meet the owner of the five-star place, five-star chicken, who I couldn't tell behind her mask, but she was 40 years old. She said she really liked her job because she used to have to work at a business. I forget where she said she worked, but she worked some business. And now she gets to stay behind the counter and basically sit on her ass until the customer comes. And it's fun because she gets to meet nice people that come and buy her chicken. Except business was better before the COVID. So that was probably the most interesting person I met today. Oh, well, the front desk girl, I think she's 22, 23, something like that. Who knows? She's probably 50. But I think she's about, hey, Johnny. I think she's about 22 or 23. She's not that old. I walk up, let me pay for another night, give her the money. I look at her and I go, what the fuck's wrong? Were you sleeping? Because before I walked up and she was out. She was like sitting there, snoring. I walk up today and I was like, are you sleeping? And I look and her eyes were all full of tears. I was like, oh, shit. I think it's broken heart. She have a broken heart or something. Some guy dumped her or something. I don't know. I didn't want to get into it. It's too much for me. Honey, he's just a guy. Come on. There'll be some other jackass who wants you. Get over it. You're young. They're going to use and abuse you for a little while until you meet one that goes, I see you for your good points. Johnny, what's happening? Thank you very much. I like to have a beer. I don't have any beer right now. I'm not walking down to the beer market. But thank you. I will have another beer as soon as possible. Could go for a beer right now and just knock me out. Listen, I could stay an extra day. My feet, they hurt. She could have met. Gennaro broke her heart. Gennaro's like, honey, I just want to have some fun. I think you want a little bit too much too quickly. But what do you say? You walk up and some chick's crying. And it didn't look like, oh, my mother died. Oh, my grandfather died. No, it wasn't anything like that. And then, I left and I came back and I sat there outside, nice and cool there. So I sat outside and she's looking into her phone. And then I hear her on the phone whispering or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, so it's love is in the air or divorce or whatever it is. Oh, God. Johnny, you are number 2 for the day, but you still get good luck. Big shout out to Mr. Tony G and, of course, to Mr. Johnny Siam, who's been helping me with the logistics of numerous things. So, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Your ears were burning. Hello, Knit. Goodbye, Knit. It was good while it lasted, baby. They're not holding up very well, but you know, as I was telling Johnny earlier, wash them, dry them, stick some bandages on them, wrap them up in gauze, stuff them in the shoes, and go. You know? I am actually starting to think that maybe I need to put some Vaseline on. From what I heard, you put the Vaseline on the outside of the plaster, and then you put your socks on, and it keeps them from, you know, it keeps the heat. You know, listen, the reason I got blisters right now is not because of the distance of me walking. All right, maybe I'd have a little blister here or there. The reason I got really sore kind of feet is because I've been walking farther than I'm used to. And because that road's about 300 degrees Fahrenheit, I might as well be walking on the floor of hell. I mean, seriously, it's really hot. If I'm walking during the evening, or in the morning, if you will, much cooler. You know, if I look at Google Maps, it's only going to take me 2.5 hours to walk to where I got to go. But Google Maps is full of shit. They're great about the distance and where everything is located. But they're figuring they're figuring a person is walking at 5 kilometers an hour, right? Which is a little more than 3 miles an hour. But you know, if you're carrying a pack, you're going to be even slower. I've been laying low. I'm out of here. I'm out of here tomorrow. I'm out of here tomorrow. What day. And hopefully, if Google says it takes 2.5 hours, and I'm going to set with breaks and taking my sweet ass time, it's going to take me 5 hours. And my feet. It's going to take me 5 hours. 5 hours, subtract from 9 o'clock is 4 o'clock. But I want you guys to join along with a little walk through the town or wherever it is I'm going. So, okay, I'm going to say 5 o'clock. I get out the door. I get out of here at 4:45. Give the keys. Check out. Adios. It's 5 o'clock. I'm walking on the road at 5 o'clock. I got my stick with me. My friend me. So that way, after 4 hours, I'm closing in on where I got to go. And let me tell you, finding places along the way is not easy. Payao is like 75, 80 kilometers away from here. I can't do that in a day. I can't do that in 2 days. 3 days is a stretch. I mean, you know, without a pack, all right, that'd be a different story. So that's why I said only 12 kilometers will be, 13 kilometers will be acceptable today. If I have to do another day of rest, I will. If my blisters get that bad, then I will. But, you know, I was walking over to get a coffee and get some more plaster and buy some food, which is all gone now because I'm freaking ravished. You know, I'm burning off so many calories. And while I was walking, I thought, son of a bitch, man. The heat never lets up. It doesn't let up, man. It's just on you all the time, you know. And then I tried to ask the girls at Cafe Amazon, do you know any hotels of it? No, we don't know. None of them. They never go anywhere. These girls. You know. Well, thank you very much, Lee. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Sawadee Cup and good luck and appreciate it. Thank you. Good luck for you. Good luck to you. Good luck for you. I always liked it. Ties. Oh, chokdi, nah. I like that. Which is why I'm in the whole good luck. Maybe because I think if I'm giving people good luck, that means good luck for me. Karma. I won't come back as a snake or a rat, you know? These girls would know where the short. I don't know. I mean, some of those, I hate to say it, Gennaro, but some of those Cafe Amazon girls, they could use a little refresher course on, what is the chick's name who used to do all the makeup? You know, from some chick at Mary Kay Cosmetics or something, because their looks leave a little bit to be desired, even for Gennaro on a hard day. So, you know, but you know how it is. It doesn't matter how they look because there's always some guy who's, you know, you're not looking at their face, he's looking between their legs. So, there was only one of them that, you know, I thought, oh, well, she's kind of cute. And the rest of them, I was like, scare me. Scare me, why don't you? You got a beautiful Cafe Amazon there, and they're scaring me away, you know. Well, yeah, you know, that's what it is. I mean, I talked to some of them, and you know, some of the girls in this town, and almost all of them are like, I don't want to go to Bangkok. I don't want to live in Bangkok. Like two of them have said, oh, I studied in Bangkok, but I came back here. I'm like, why? My family's here. I don't want to go. I like it here. I'm like, wow, really? Is it that? I asked one girl, is it that good of a place? And she went, I'm like, so is that a yes or is it a no? But she's obviously here. I haven't had a chance to talk to any guys here because, I don't know. Well, the only one I got to talk to was the doctor. And then the groundskeeper who was like, one guy was asleep and the other guy was yapping to his wife or whatever. And I talked to them for about 2 seconds, so, you know. I wonder what the ratio of women to men is here in Malau. Siri, where's Siri? Siri needs to, oh, it's on the phone. Siri, find me the ratio in Malau of women to men. I may have to put some Band-Aids on my hand just from holding that pole and from walking for hours with that pole. That pole is a godsend. Now I gotta carve a tip in it. I gotta sharpen it. Like on Castaway, like somebody recommended. Why not? Now, I think Fidelity or somebody, I don't know who, I never know until I get the package usually, and even then sometimes I don't know, but I just know, sent me a package. And so I may have young Nicholas ship me that and also ship me my flashlight / taser. Because, you know, it's nice to have the stick and everything. But the taser, oh God. Believe me, I know that Cafe Amazon is not a brothel. I'm aware of that. But we we here on this channel, mainly Gennaro, because you know he's a horny bastard, and he's got a fetish for baristas. We do listen. Cafe Amazon coffee is the same every time. It's cheap. It's not great, but it's not bad. And for the money, it's a value. 35 baht, so it's like a buck, you know, a little more than a buck. It's all right. And it is important they can make the coffee, but you know what? Most of them, every single time the coffee tastes the same, just like at Starbucks, you know? Because they bring the goods. Well, because you do have to look at them, you know? Well, I'm sorry, but my friend me will no longer be my friend if I get the taser. That will become my new friend me. Maybe I'll just call it new. My friend is going to get tasered. My friend me is going to get tasered. I thought you said you know, I'm still not 100% awake. I was looking at it without my glasses, and I thought it said, my friend is gonna let me get tasered by him. That's what I thought it said. Say hello to my little friend. Well, you know, here, my friend me is a little bit of a meme. Thank you. Thank you very much. Northern Lights, cool. Cool beans, as my son said today. I said, I'm out of here tomorrow morning. Cool beans, man. I'm like, I wish I would have never taught you that. Still amazes me how my family is. You know, you got to remember that they are a Thai family. And although they're American, my kids, and my wife has that influence in her, they're still very Thai. So when I call, and also they're kids. So when I call them up, you know, like the other day, I called Alex. He's like, "What?" I'm in the middle of studying. He was I don't know, maybe he was having a bad day, you know, with his books or something. I don't know. Today I call up. It's like, hello, we're dealing with Sid. He's trying to take over the house now. And I said, just like I said he would. I'm like, be the boss. Yeah, all right, you okay? Yeah, okay. All right, what about you guys, all right? Yeah, all right. What are you doing? Watching a movie? What are you watching? Batman. Okay. All right, can we watch the movie? Yes, bye. You know, I don't think they grasp everything that's going through, you know, everything that this trip entails. The interaction with people, the learning about the country, the pain of the agony of defeat, the mental challenge, the physical challenge. I don't think they really realize it. I think they're just like, Daddy's going for a long walk. Sometimes his feet are pretty bad. I think that's kind of the extent that they think about it. And you know, that's not to say it's only them that thinks that way, because I know there's some people, especially some lurkers, who they ain't got a clue. They think I'm here on a party. If I had it my way, I'd be waking up to my old lady every morning rather, you know, yelling at the kids to make sure my coffee's made. So I'm mentally prepared for tomorrow. Another little mini battle. Gonna miss this old crappy little room. 3 days I've been here. Let's see here. Yeah, very cool room, Ah, so cool. Complete with rubber mattress. Ugh. Oh, shit. Let's take a look outside again and see if anything's crack-a-lacking. I guess I can't even fucking open the door. I don't know what you said, Monash. Can't really see much. There's the light. There's no light right above, though. You could stand out here and get bit by mosquitoes and get malaria. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is better, huh? Oh, there we go. Well, yeah, I'll take under a roof any day. I don't mind in a tent, but like I said, there is something to be said about sleeping in a tent and like you wake up and you got some cobra curled up at your feet. That is a concern out here. Check this moon out though. You can't really see it all that sharply. I can't focus on this thing, but it's pretty sharp. There you go, Northern Lights. Thank you very much. Looking at the Northern Lights. Pretty awesome. It's actually a nice change sitting outside. Supposedly they're open 24 hours, the front desk. They got coffee, they got coffee, and I think chocolate. But I don't want any of that stuff. well, thank you. I appreciate that. It is nice, to feel appreciated by people for what I'm doing. Which, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, would I do this? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Because I think it's important that you document it. If you're going to do something like this, you should document it. He's under lockdown. When all this first happened, people were hesitant to go, "Oh, this is like prison." Because, you do have a little bit more freedom, but you know what? It is like lockdown. You can bet your ass if I get Alzheimer's, I'm gonna try to escape. We could go walk down to the reception. When I visited, it felt like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Yeah, well, that's not fun. You go down there just to go down there. I don't know if they got any baristas working there for Gennaro, but yeah, that would freak me out. I was gonna watch that movie again. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I was gonna watch it about a month ago, and then I just decided not to. It's like I don't want to get depressed. I like how places always feel like they need to take care of us, take care of our safety, like banks. You know, bank locks your card. Just having this chat with Jono today. But bank will lock your card because they want to make sure that your account is secure. When the truth is, they're worried about the repercussions of somebody stealing from your account. It's not that they're worried about you. You know, that's the truth. They're thinking of themselves. They're not thinking of anything else. Listen, we're gonna go down here. Maybe I'll have a little coffee or something. All right, man. I gotta fight the feeling. Ooh. Airplane up in the stars. At this point, I don't care. I'll go down there, but I gotta get my shoes on. I got, important stuff to do. Yeah. Yeah. Spooky. Swaddy Cup. I'm sure I'll make this person, because it's probably one of the girls that works here, I'll make them rather uncomfortable, but whatever. Look at this. Isn't this lovely? Yes, hello darkness, my old friend. Lovely. Swadika? May I be lying, ผมจะนั่ง
อ๋อ
จะนั่งกินกาแฟ
เอาได้ครับ เปิดน้ำร้อน
ครับคุณ So much for the women. No beer. Coffee. Oh, they do have those little, nice little, I forget what they're called, the little cookies. Kind of like Fig Newtons. They're pretty good. Football.
เอาดูดอทเอครับผม
Oh. Thank you very much, Northern Lights, once again. Hey, you. Yeah.
ดูโดต้าครับดูโดต้าดูโดต้า
Dota. Oh. I don't know Dota. Never seen this guy before. He's got the hot water brewing. Let's go over here and get me a little cookie. Bye. I know where the good stuff is, man.
เดี๋ยวรอน้ำสักครู่น้ำยังไม่ร้อน
ไม่เป็นไรกินอันนี้ขนมอะไรนะ
ขอใส่ครีมเลยมี
It's like a Fig Newton. Couple of them. I'll eat the whole jar. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Top good. Yeah, get the little cookie. These are good. They're good, but they're good and they're cheap. But I'm sure they got all kinds of oil in them. Thank you, Mr. Minaj. Mr. Minaj. Hopefully I can get a good 6, 7 great stream time. It's the evening stream. Keeps me from going stir crazy. I will say this. Go for the walk. Now it's getting into a pattern. I go for the walk. Around noon, I'm done, I'm settled, I'm checked in. Takes me another couple hours to get whatever I gotta get, do whatever I have to do, have lunch, take a little nap. I wake up and I'm like, I really don't want to go anywhere. What am I gonna do? So I stream. Give a little update. Stream's over. Brush my teeth. Drink a little water. Go night-night. Get up. Curse myself. Curse myself for having to get up at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. Not only wake up, but get up and go. Yeah, coffee and beer. Coffee, food, and beer. I'll tell you what, the last 2 towns have not been very easy to get food. There's a little market down here, but there's no real restaurants. Hence the 5-star chicken. The water's done. The water's done, so it gives me a reason to go over there and get a coffee and another cookie. Kind of glad it's a guy here, because if it was some girl, she'd be uncomfortable. She'd probably be yapping with her boyfriend or watching some little show. What's this guy doing over here? The 5-star chicken. It's not quite as good as the stuff I get in Bangkok. You know, they have full chickens. They give, you know, they'll make you up full chicken, half chicken, throw in sticky rice, and you know, it's anywhere from say 80 baht, 100 baht to 150 baht. Here, this lady was like, she's out of food, man. I was like, you got any fillet of fish left? I can make you one. I was like, okay, cool. This guy probably sits here all night and watches some show. That's what he does all night. Nobody comes in. Yeah, those are usually pretty good. Uh-oh, I got bit by a mosquito. Or an ant. I can't even think like that right now because, you know, it's just 10 days on the road right now. No wife. You know. And I can tell she's trying not to be grouchy, but but I need to pay her a visit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. These are all lizards. The lizards are everywhere. That water's awfully hot. It's been boiling for like ever since I walked up. God damn, I am getting bit now. No, normally they wouldn't be in trees, they'd be right here, but to see all of them grouped together in a mass is a little different. I mean, you know, like I said, look, these are all lizards right there. They're everywhere. I don't want to be attacked by lizards. They're over there too. They're catching mosquitoes is what they're doing. I'm not gonna be able to sit here very long. I don't want to get bit by mosquitoes, but I can have a little cup of coffee. he's got the fan on. Yeah, he's got the. Check this out. You see that contraption? That's air conditioning. That's like a fan. That thing. Makeshift fan. I'm gonna take it till the coffee's ready to go. Oh, and even been game.
เกม
อ๋อ
เกม
คุณนางที่นี่ก็เล่นขึ้นเล่นตลอดคืนใช่ไหม
อ๋อครับ นั่งดูครับนั่งดู
อ๋อเหรอคือคนดูไม่ได้เล่นนะ
นั่งดูเขาสตรีม
อ๋อ oh it's Steam oh I know what Steam is because of my kids Alright, what do I want oh.อันนี้มีน้ำตาลไหมไม่มี
ไม่มีครับเป็นกาแฟ
Okay, good. No sugar tonight. All right, let's see how this turns out. Oh boy. Come back up. This cup looks like it's about to go. Yeah, not bad. Oh, oh shit. Like that tree? Ah. Wait. Home sweet home. Oh yeah. There we go. Not right here. Might be on the road. Bit of a dangerous road. I gotta watch out. There are the cars. As much as I like adventure, prefer not to get run over. Very peaceful. I wish the inside of my head was as peaceful as it is outside. This is not going to for the word kind. She said, "Banog." My headlamp. The bandages, the kit. It's a roof. That's what I got to say. It's a roof over the head. I'm gonna sit down here. Who knows? Maybe next year I'll be doing some little expedition in the Congo. You never know. This stuff is the bomb right here. Problem is I can't find it. It's very difficult to find. And the girl sold me these things yesterday. I didn't realize they're like, you put them directly on the wound, and they have this special like bacteria killer. But they move unless you put gauze over it and all this other stuff. And I'm like, that's not what I need. I didn't know, but it is what it was. I thought it was this stuff, which is awesome. This stuff is great. But I only have enough for like 2 uses, and that's it. then I'm out. So I'm gonna have to find some. Anyway, I am an American in Malau. It's been a nice little chat. Not many bigger towns for a ways, you know. It's gonna be a while before I run into a bigger town. Shit. Down the wrong hatch. Maybe Uttaradit. Maybe a Utia. I'll tell you what. If I make it down to Ayutthaya, that should be pretty cool to walk through there. But I think there's going to be a hell of a lot of soy dogs, and it's going to be difficult to see the temples in the dark. And I can tell you in Ayutthaya, that is a big province. It's very open, and there's not much shade. So I don't want to be walking there at like 12 o'clock in the day, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, streaming from like 8 to 9:30, finishing up by 10, boom. You know, I mean, like finishing up like inside the hotel by 10 o'clock, that's beautiful. But Ayutthaya, man, I remember walking out there during the day, and it's brutal. I was talking to Jono today. He's like, man, I walked for 15, 20 minutes in the sun and humidity. It's a killer. You know, always somewhere to lay my hat. Yeah. I think my wife is starting to believe that maybe I can do this. She believes I'm either too stubborn or too stupid. That I'll just ruin my feet to do this. You know, all in some name of kind of glory or something. Like I'm going to have all this glory. Yes, the heat does indeed wipe you out. And I can see, I got some sun today just from, I only walked down to the coffee shop and to the 7-Eleven. That's it. But it was so hot. You know, I mean, it's 15, 20 minutes each, about 15 minutes each way. But it was right in the most brutal period of the day. Sun's a killer, man. You can't forget about it, you know. Which is why I wear the long sleeve shirt. I'm hoping everything I have will last all the way till I get to Bangkok, but I'm not counting on it. You know, the shoes, everything. So, you know, all these are things that I'm thinking about. If my shoes go out, what am I going to do? I'm going to use duct tape. Actually, believe, conceive, achieve. Wow, thanks a lot, El Camino. Thank you very much. A little shout out to you. Good luck for you. I believe that was Napoleon Hill who said that. Whatever you believe, you can achieve. Wasn't Luke Rockhold. He may have said it, but he took it from Napoleon Hill. Good luck coming. I hope so. I hope so. I don't want, you know, there to be news that says Scott Mallon, YouTuber and longtime resident of in Bangkok, longtime expat, was found smashed by a 40-ton truck. No, You know, I don't want that. So I feel like pick a card, any card. Did I take my medicine? Yes, I did. Ugh. I'm on now for a few more minutes, and tomorrow morning I should be on. Also, something else to think about is that if I'm walking outside and I'm on the street, there's not a whole hell of a lot to look at. But also, it gets so hot that the phone overheats very quickly. And I've had this problem before. It's just something, there's not really much you can do about it aside from maybe finding out a way to strap an ice bag on where you have the lens showing. Whatever I feel like I want to do, gosh, Napoleon Dynamite. I can't believe that guy made that movie and he, oh, don't say that. Malin mauled by soy dogs. Oh. Oh, damn, man, my feet hurt. Somebody sent me a link to some chick's website, or not website, a YouTube channel, where she talks about how she keeps her feet so soft. This chick is like doing a foot rinse like you know, every day. And she's like putting olive oil in. She has an olive oil, I think it's olive oil brown sugar scrub. She scrubs her feet. She goes through this whole long process. I'm like, son of a bitch. So in order for me to have nice feet, I got to do all this stuff. It's a lot of work. Used to put it in a frozen cloth. Yeah, that's a good idea. Problem with those cloths is they don't stay frozen all that long. Especially, you know, when I shot at this bare knuckle event, it was outside and it was so hot it kept going off. And I did put like an icy drink up against it. You need hard feet, but there's no reason why, you know, that when I get back, my feet can't be scrubbed. They can't be clean. They need to be scrubbed with a brush. They need to soak in water for a while to get the dirt out of the little crevices. You know, they need a little love. My feet need some love. I need a pedicure. There's no reason why I can't get a pedicure. You know, just as long as they're not scrubbing the bottom of my feet, because that's not going to work right now. Oof. As long as I don't have any blisters, that's fine. But right now, I don't want anybody touching the bottom of my feet. It's bad enough I got to touch it myself. After I'm done with this stream, I got to take a shower, make sure my feet dry off. Oh shit, I'm running out of internet already? How can that be? Hang on a second. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I'm telling you, I go through between 3 and 6 gigabytes of data every single day. Crazy. You know, I guess if I'm streaming twice a day, I understand that. But, you know, the other thing is this is my little entertainment center, so I'm like laying in bed watching videos, you know. I got Sopranos on my phone. So I watch The Sopranos, sometimes fall asleep. I've been watching the Levinson Wood because, you know, he's the guy who walks. And, you know, I look at him and what he does and I just go, don't be a pussy. Really, you know. There are times I'm laying here, I'm going, what am I doing? Look at my feet. My feet are throbbing, I'm in pain. And I'm like, I don't have to do this shit. I'm almost 60 years old. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And then I watch one of his and I'm like, you know what? It's about how much can you endure? to get something done that you want to do, you know? And I can endure this shit. Well, I have, sci-fi depends if it's really good, but not just, you know, like Star Trek or something like that. I'm not into that. I have Sopranos. I've had it downloaded for a long time. So I'm able to put it on iCloud, and then I just watch it right on my phone from iCloud. I download it to the phone. Sweet. I still like the dueling banjos on. I think that's the best part of the whole movie. The dueling banjos, you know. I'm trying to get Alex and Nicholas to be able to play that, because, you know, Nicholas is he still plays piano, but he's picked up the acoustic guitar, and he starts trying to teach himself, and he's gotten much better. I mean, you know, he's not as good, nearly as good as Alex, but he's gotten better. But I'd still like them to go back and forth and play that, you know, that whole thing. But, you know, listen, Alex has done a lot of things for me musically. Yeah, exactly. I told him, you know, this is 2 years ago. If you can get to play Comfortably Numb anywhere near what David Gilmour, how he plays it, I'll be so stoked. And he played that like 2 years ago, and I'm like, all right, well, he's done pretty much what I wanted him to do. Everything else is gravy. Glenn Campbell, Roy Clark, all those guys were great musicians. I mean, you know, Roy Clark was fantastic. Glenn Campbell was really good too. My mother gave me a Glenn Campbell album when I was young. She's like, listen to this guy, he's pretty good. Oh man, that guy was a master. I loved him. I like Johnny Cash. I mean, you know, you want to talk about Western, you know, country kind of music. Johnny Cash, listen to that, what the hell was the name of that song? I've been everywhere. You know, it's just like, he says stuff like, you know, like here it'd be like, I've been to Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, you know, he goes through like 20 different places. You go, you know, Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Masai, Chan, where the hell am I now? Lao. And he sings like about 20 different cities, but he does it like 3 or 4 times to the song, and they're all different. And it's like a 3-minute song. Fantastic song, you know. And then the whole thing when he played that song Hurt by 9 Inch Nails, he completely changed it around, and that was his last song that he made. Fantastic. Alex plays it. He said it's a very, very easy song to play. I tried to get him to sing it. He's like, you sing it. And I'm like, well, you play it for me, you know. I'll see if I can do it, because we have a studio. You know, there's a studio that we can use. And, you know, believe it or not, my voice is not horrible. I could probably pull off a Johnny Cash song, but I want him to sing it. He just doesn't want to sing, though. He wants to play guitar. But yeah, I grew up listening to Kenny Rogers, Arlo Guthrie, you know, the Mamas and the Papas, Johnny Cash. You know, my parents were listening to that stuff when I was a little kid, you know. And little, I mean little. I could sing it, actually. We did it once. Alex and I did it in my room, my bedroom. He just started playing. And I go, hey, well, why don't you play that Johnny Cash song, you know? And I had the words in front of me. And, you know, I flubbed it a couple times. But it didn't sound bad. And we were laughing about it. I was like, hey, that was pretty good, you know? I had a General Electric 19-inch black and white TV that I bought for like $165. 19-incher. And I paid for it myself. I was so proud of myself. And I bought a ping pong table, you know, all on my own, because I mowed yards and washed cars. And I don't do Ruby. I can't do the. I don't think I could do that. I don't know the song all that well. I like Squeeze, Tempted. The song Tempted. I like that one. I can do that one pretty good. I told Alex, I said, listen, get Nicholas. Find some little cute girl, like, you know, on the drums or something. And your old man will, like, sing. And, you know, you'll never know who I am. You'll just do a Milli Vanilli. Throw some other kid in there. And you'll make a hit record. Oh, God. You know what song I like too? That it's not really country, but it's kind of like southern rock. Is Leonard Skinner, "Simple Man"? Fantastic song, man. You appreciate those kind of songs when you get older. You know, you look back and you go, man. You know, that's not like "Flock of Seagulls, I Ran." You know, it's a little bebop tune. It ain't the same as Simple Man or Free Bird or something like that, you know. Simple Man is... You know who else I used to like is the guy, he used to sing with Molly Hatchet. His name is, he's dead now. I think he's dead. Danny Joe Brown. He sings On the Edge, well, he sang On the Edge of Sundown. And I think he was in Blackfoot. I can't remember. I always get these guys mixed up. Blackfoot was another band. They played Train Train, where they had their old grandfather playing the harmonica at the beginning like a train. And he was badass, this old guy. And then they started with the guitar riff. That one and Highway Song. I love me some southern rock, man. But I like all kinds of music, really. So, you know, I've had to impart that onto Alex. You know, don't just like Ozzy and Richie Blackmore and these kind of groups. It's okay, but you need to like all. You need to try to find all different genres of music that you can relate to, because you know you're not always in the mood for hard driving rock and roll. I think it's Train Train, Take Me On Down that track. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, but that Highway Song solo is great. Freebird, their solo is fantastic. I miss that. I was just, you know, I was a high schooler, man, when that music was out. That was the stuff I grew up with. That stuff, you ever watched the movie Almost Famous? You know, that was the stuff that that music was the stuff I really got into, you know. I told that story about Foghat. Maybe some of you know it, maybe you don't, I don't know. You know, Foghat was really big with Slow Ride and, you know, I Just Want to Make Love to You and Fool for the City. So I lived in this little town in California, Ontario, California. Actually, it was Rancho Cucamonga, the town. We went to a bar in Ontario. I was with this chick, living with her. And we decided to go to this bar, and we heard that Foghat was playing there. It was like you pay $20 or whatever you get in, $10, whatever it was. We go in and it's just, I mean, it's a rough, you know, my chick was like Little Miss Petite, you know, and blonde hair, blue eyes, and always wanted to be tan and always laying out by the pool or at the ocean or something. She comes bebopping in, and then she looked and she was like, ah. She got scared because it was a biker bar. And I was like, all right, well, whatever, you know. She's not going to bother anybody. Hopefully nobody will bother me. They're playing, and we look over, and there's this guy standing there. He's got a tattoo on. And on the tattoo is basically a turd. It was just a turd. And it said, eat shit. And right then I go, man, I'm not in a very classy place, am I? And they played, you know, they played from like 9 o'clock until midnight. And then at midnight, they pulled the plug. They couldn't keep playing. And, you know, you got these guys. I mean, this is a little place. This is not very big. I mean, it's a small bar. There's probably no more than 200 people in the whole place. They pull the plug on these guys from Foghat. I'm like, holy shit. These guys are playing stadiums. And here they are in this little dive bar. And I'm wondering, why are they here? I mean, maybe they need the money. Maybe they just want to, you know. I don't know what it was. But I always remember that. She was Little Miss, she wanted to act prim and proper, you know. She was part Canadian. Maybe that was the polite side of her, I don't know. I ended up dumping her ass, though. She got, you've been dumped. She was a bit of a pain in the ass. You know how that goes. All right, we got 6 minutes left. I can't keep streaming. I'm just burning through way too much bandwidth, and I got to get some rest. So, I should be. I don't know. That was a whole story right there with her, boy. She was fun. She was fun for a while. You know how that goes. In the magic stage, she was fun. I liked her a lot. I was into her. Once the magic wore off, you know, and we had engaged in carnal activities in probably every single way imaginable, Scotty got bored. Scotty got bored and didn't like listening to her shit all the time, complaining about stuff. You know. It's the way it works. The promotion period. Yes, the promotional period is quite good, but afterwards, you better beware. Yeah, you have to be up at 3 for work. I find that, who said that? Hang on. Oh, it's Monash. Yeah, I find that a little bit hard to believe. I'm gonna wake up at 4 o'clock. If I can be out the door, 4 o'clock or quarter to 4, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But I'll be on the road tomorrow, and I'll stream at least once tomorrow, probably in the morning. And hopefully my feet will still be, well, the skin will still be on my feet and everything will be all right. People have walked a lot farther than me and been okay, so I should be all right. But, you know, if I can make it to Bangkok, I'll get myself a new pair of shoes. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Yes, I'm doing dual socks. Yes, indeed. In fact, well, you can't really see it, but I got two sets of socks over there. I am doing the dual socks because they do help. It does help a little bit. You know, I got a long sleeve shirt on, so I'm not getting sunburned. I'm trying to do everything. I got a hat on. I got a wet bandana on my head. You know. I can't see what the one on the right is. This is a little clock. Hopefully my feet will still work. I don't know. Guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers, some guy who used to play with them, just died. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'll be walking tomorrow. Tune in around 9 o'clock. You know, one way or the other. Whether I'm on the road or I'm sitting somewhere nice and peaceful and beautiful and something interesting, whatever, I'll be doing my thing. So if you want a shirt like this, or you want a shirt that says Thailand North to South, whatever, go to the little link down below in the description. It should be there. If it's not, it'll be there in a few minutes because I'm going to make sure it's there. And then everything else is there. Anything you want to do, you want to go to Amazon, you want to just go to my website, whatever you want, it's right there. So, very easy. Make sure the water can is... I'm debating on whether to use the Camelback because this is not a very long walk. I'm just going to bring a couple of bottles of water. So, anyway, I better go. I got to get my beauty sleep, my beauty rest. You know, I need it for my little activity. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right? Thanks again, and adios. Or as they say here in Thailand, see ya. Chok di, jerk mai, and all that good stuff. All right? Talk to you guys later. Yes, 9 o'clock my time. Yes. Right around 9 o'clock. If I'm a few minutes late or a few minutes early, don't be surprised. Yeah. You mean chok di? Chok di, jerk mai. All right, good night. What do they say? Kwam fun di. Sweet dreams. Have good dreams. Come on, Monash. You got to end it on that note? Come on. I'll see you later.